All right, dearly beloved, welcome to the January 16th Magic Mind. Last night I was hanging out with the family and given it's the beginning of the year and it's the time of like planning and figuring out and making to-do lists and creating priority lists and all the things that we got to do at this time of year to understand what is the mountain we're climbing and how we're going to get up that mountain. And I was making all these lists, and I was like, how do I organize these lists better? And then these words came into my head, and I'll just show you here. I've never heard of this before, never thought of this previously, but I thought it was an interesting way to organize all the different types of lists we might have. And so these were the words that came to me: need to, have to, should do, want to. I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I wrote it down and then I was like, oh, what if I divided that into four little quadrants here? So that's what I did. Literally, this is why I was a couple minutes late. I was just drawing this up so I could show you the visual. So I wrote down like the need to. There's a sense of urgency with the need to. So like I need to come up with X number of dollars. I need to come up with a plan on how to acquire that X number of dollars. I need to schedule X events for this year. I need to make these landing pages. Like these are all need tos. They have to happen in order for the success to unfold. The have tos are like the things that there's no choice about. So for have to, I feel like I have to keep producing audio stories for Magic Kids. That's a have to. So that's scheduled in. There's a rhythm there. I have to keep sending newsletters to my audience because that feels like an essential part of how I build my business and how I connect with my audience. So that's my have to list so I can prioritize and structure all of the have tos into my week to week life, day to day life. And then there's the should do's. The should do's are those like nagging little inklings in the back of your mind. For example, I need to update my will. I've been procrastinating this for months, and it's just like it's one of those things like I should do this. I should do this. I should get around to it. We also every year we do a family calendar where like we get all of our best pictures from the year and we create a 12-month calendar. It lives on our fridge. That's how we plan our year out. This year, we just wanted to chill out at Christmas, and so we didn't do it over the holidays, which is when we usually do it. And so that has like been this thing in the back. Oh, we should get the calendar made. So I wrote that on my should do side of the page. And then there's all the want tos. Here's the things that I really want to do. I want to go play cheap ball. I want to golf. And so then I have to figure out how do I prioritize all the want tos into my life as well as I'm building out my calendar for this new year so that I get as many of the want tos in my day-to-day life experience to fill me up, to feed me, to make me want to live the best version of my life that I possibly can. And so I came up with, I just started working on it like before bedtime, so I'm not done. I'm still working on it, but mine is like starting to come through here. I started to add different things to all the different quadrants. I was like, this is pretty cool. And then once I finished that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna pick one from each of these sections, and I'm gonna promise myself I'm gonna do it in the next week. So then I created a going to do list, and I'm scheduled in the need to, the oh, this is supposed to be the have to. Uh, which the have tos for me, those are pretty much scheduled in anyways. They're part of my regular routines. But the should do's, the need tos, and the want tos are the areas that, I'm scheduling into my calendar as I'm dreaming into the new year. Make sense? Does this make sense? Am I making sense right now? Because I just kind of made this up on the spot. So, what I want to do is give you 5 minutes to clear your brain of some of the things that have been poking you and been like, hey, here's some things that you need to be doing. Hey, here's some things that you should be doing. Here's the things you have to go do. Make sure you do those. And then what are the things you want to do? So, take 5 minutes and see what you come up with. And then you're going to choose from each of these four little quadrants, you're going to choose one that you're going to schedule off into your calendar and you're going to do it in the next 7 days. Make sense? Sweet. Okay.